Hello, how are you today? So today's lesson we are going to talk about time. So in our everyday life we use time to measure everything we do. And if you don't know how to read the time in English or to ask for the time in English or to answer someone that asks you for the time in English, so we are going to learn it today. Okay, this is how we ask for the time. Okay, what time is it? Okay, here's our clock. Okay, let's pretend this is a clock. What time is it? Okay, you can give space when you read. Okay, because in English, when you try to learn the language, if you're not, a native speaker, you need to give space in between the words, and then people will understand what you are speaking. What time is it? What time is it? And here we have a few examples so that we're gonna practice with the clock I have drawn here. What time is it? It is, let's say that it is 2 o'clock. Okay, here we have 12, 3, 6, 9. Okay, I have divided the clock in a quarter. Okay, a quarter, I mean I divide in 4 parts. Okay, so here we have quarter 1, here we have quarter 2, here we have quarter 3, and here we have quarter 4. Okay, we divide the time in a quarter. Okay, quarter 1. So from here to here, quarter 1. Okay, from here to here, quarter 2. From here to here, quarter 3. And from here to here, quarter 4. Or we divide it in 2 parts. Okay, we can divide it in 2 parts. So part 1, part 2. So we can divide the time in 2 parts. If I have the clock here, let's say that I have the big one here and the small one here at 2. Okay, if I have this, so 2, or let's do number 2 here, so and then you will understand. So what time is it? It is 2 o'clock. So we use that part here, o'clock, when we have an exact time. So 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. If we have the hour completed without a single minute, okay, just the hour, when the clock hit and we listen to the bang, 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 bang. Do you know when we're walking around the town and you hear the bells in the church? So it always sounds when we have a full hour completed. So it's 2 o'clock. Okay, once again, so what time is it? Let's use another time. It is 1 o'clock. We use o'clock when we have the full hour completed. It is 1 o'clock. Oh, it is. Do you like 4? So if you like 4, we can go for 4. So it is 4 o'clock. Okay? So now that you know that we only use o'clock when we have the full hour completed. If we don't have a full hour, we don't use that expression here, okay? It's only for the full hours. Okay, and as I said before, we divide the time in a quarter, okay? If I have the clock signed here to 2, so if I have 2 hours and 15 minutes, you can say the time. It is 2 hours and 15 minutes. But as we go on our daily basis, on our routine, so you can hear the expression, it is a quarter past 2. Okay? If they ask you what time is it, and if it is, let's do the number here and then you can understand. Okay, a digital clock. Okay, if we have 2 hours and 15 minutes, we can say that it is a quarter past 2. As I said before, we divide the clock into 4 parts. That first part here, it's the first quarter. If it is 2 hours and 15 minutes, you can say that it is a quarter past 2. Okay? If we have the clock, let's clean here. It's all about time. We use time for everything we do in life. You need to know how to say the time. That's really important. The next sentence here. It is a quarter to 2. Okay? So that quarter. Okay, the last quarter. The fourth quarter, the last quarter. Quarter number 4. Okay, can you see that? So it is 2:45. It is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Okay, it is 2 hours and 45 minutes. The last quarter, okay? When the hour is nearly there, okay? So the clock is nearly there. Okay, it's nearly getting to number 3. And we have 45 minutes, okay? 2 hours and 45 minutes, because it is on the last quarter, we say it is a quarter to 2, okay? It is a quarter to 2. Or, if you like, another hour, okay? Just to hear the sound of 2. Okay. It is a quarter to 3. It is a quarter to 4. It is a quarter to 5. Okay. If it is 6:45 in the evening, just before lunch. Okay. Or if it is 3:45. Let's say that you finish work 3 hours and 45 minutes in the afternoon. So you finished work a quarter to 4. If the time is 5 o'clock and then you finish 4:45, you finished work a quarter to 5. It's always the quarter before the time. So we say 2 because it's nearly the hour completed, okay? Just remember, the first one we say it's past because the hour was completed and then 15 minutes passed. But when the hour is nearly completing again, so we say that it is a quarter to the next hour, okay? So there is another sentence that it's very important to know about time. If it is 2 hours and 30 minutes, okay, let's go again for a digital clock, okay? I like the digital clock. I never get mistake. So it is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So when we have half an hour completed, when we have 30 minutes complete, as we said here, we can't say it is 2 quarters past 2, or the next sentence, it is 2 quarter to 3 o'clock. So we don't use that. You can say that it is 2 hours and 30 minutes, or we use that expression, it is half past 2. Remember when I say that we divide the hour in 2? So we divide the hour in 2. So it is half past 2. Okay? So 2:30, you can say it is half past 2. Or if it is 3 o'clock, and then we completed half an hour, do you like 3? It is half 3. Or you like 4? Let's go for it. It is half 4. Okay? Always, when you have 30 minutes completed of the hour, you say it is half of the hour. It is half 4. It is half 3. It is half 2. Okay, this is how we say the time. So if we divide the clock in 2 hours, so we have 30 minutes until half an hour, okay? And we have 30 minutes until the next hour. Our break point, it is the half hour, okay? If the clock say, let's go again for a digital clock. If it is 2 hours and 10 minutes, we say it is 10 past 2. Or if it is 15, it is a quarter past 2 or 15 past 2. If we have the hour of 2:20, it is 20 past 2. Or if it is 2:25, okay, 2:25, it is 25 past 2. Or now that's a good one. If we have 2:29, so how do you say it? It's right to say it is 29 past 2, but we are nearly completing half of the hour. Just because of 1 minute, so you don't need to count it. You can say that it is half 2 or half past 2. Okay? Or for the next few lessons, when you learn more vocabulary, you can start to use, you could say it's nearly half 2. Okay, these were the very basic today. Okay, I'm gonna clean the clock here so you can practice the time. Okay, what time is it? It is 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock. What time is it? It is 2:15, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Or you can say it is a quarter past 2. What time is it? It is a quarter to 3. It is 2:45. It is a quarter to 3, or it is 2:45. It's the same meaning. It is 2:30, or you can say it is 2 hours and 30 minutes. It is 2:30. Okay? It's not a big thing to learn how to say the time, but it is very important because we use time when we go to work. We use time to set up the alarm when we go to sleep to wake up in the morning. Because myself, if I don't set up the alarm before I go to bed, I will certainly wake up later and I won't be able to get to work in time. So we say, what do we say? Know how to say the time and know how to understand when people give us the time. It is very important. Okay, I see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.